A friend of mine in the business, Bill, with Billy Goat Lawn Care, he and I were talking a couple of weeks ago, and he was helping me with a job that I had underpriced, and so he was out there helping me with it, and I just we just split the money on that job. But the thing he said to me is, because I was like, I always feel like I underbid this stuff, that's why I don't like to do it. And he made a comment, well, whenever you take a job like this, just whatever number's in your head, just double it. And that's one of those things that when somebody says that to you, it's like, that makes a lot of sense, because the job that we were doing together, I charged $100, and it should have been a $200 job. And so in the moment it makes sense, but then when it's time to actually practice what's being preached, it becomes a completely different thing. And so I had two hauling jobs today. Every other Monday, for whatever reason, just kind of how the schedule worked, every other Monday I only have 8 lawns to do. Don't ask how that happens on a company with 107 accounts, but it does. Every other Monday, so got some space in that schedule, so we can do some more work. And so I had a customer that contacted me about clearing out some stuff in her shed, and I just told her $100, and that was perfect. I nailed that. That was perfectly worth it. I was in and out of her property in like 30 minutes, and so I don't know. It wasn't that much stuff. It wasn't going to be that heavy, so I might end up being like $10, $15 in dump fees. But then another customer contacted me and said she wanted her shed removed from her backyard, and I was like, okay, yeah, no problem, $100. Because she was going to have it already. It was already dismantled, taken apart. It was just sitting in a pile in her yard, and so I was like, okay, yeah, $100. And having done the job, $100 would have been fine. The morning of the job, the day before, I think, she emailed me and said, hey, can you also take the wooden base? And I was like, I know that's going to be a bit more work. So I was like, it's going to depend. I might have to charge you extra, So I told her, I was like, we'll see. I might have to charge you $25 extra. So it's assumed it's going to be $125. If it's not that much more work, then we'll just leave it at $100. Dude, that base took me, it was also dismantled, but man, it took me 3 times as long to load all that wood as it took to load up the metal shed. And I think I ended up, I'm not sure, but I think it was right around an hour and a half to get all of that, the shed and the wood all loaded up, hour and a half. And dump fees are probably going to be another $30, $40. So basically I worked 90 minutes so I could make $60 on the second one. And it's one of those things, when she said the wooden base, I was like, you should just double it, and I didn't. And now, I mean, it's fine. It's, I'm still making money, but not making as much money as I should have. And so I devalued my time. So when it's something that you're not good at, which pretty much everything that's not lawn mowing describes me, you just got to keep in mind, it's going to take you longer than you think, and there's going to be issues that you're not prepared for. So whatever your price is, double it. Worst thing that can happen is they say no. I'm not desperate for work. I want work, but I'm not desperate for it. But if I just told her double, then the extra work to put that wooden base in there wouldn't have been a big deal, and this long wait to unload it at the dump with no air conditioning would also not be a big deal. So just wanted to pass that on to you. It's Randy with Dolan Cut and Trim. Have a good one.